But look, I see that it doesn't debar me from understanding Islam. I understand the Quran through a translation. When you listen to me, that I'm able to read the Arabic and give you the translation, is not that I know the language, but because as what I was suggesting to my sisters, I said, learn the verses in Arabic and learn the meaning, memorize it. What I'm telling other people, I do it myself. I memorize the verse with the meaning, so I'm able to quote you with the meaning. That is all. وَلَا تَقُولُوا ثَلَاثًا. So don't say Trinity. I memorize the meaning. I don't know the Arabic, I memorize the meaning. إِنْتَهُ خَيْرًا لَكُمْ. So this is, stop it, it'll be better for you. إِنَّمَا اللَّهُ إِلَهٌ وَاحِدٌ. For your Allah is one Allah, He is not three in one. Now, it gives the impression that I'm a scholar of Arabic and English. No, I'm bluffing my way through. Please be kind to me.
You may have guessed by the familiar accent that I'm a convert. I don't read Arabic either, and the message is still there and it's still beautiful. Okay. We have a sister who's plucked up the courage. Sister, your question?
Assalamu alaikum. I'm a convert too, and I come from an Arab country, and every time you have an argument with a Christian, they tell you, what does the ayat says, Salamun alayya yawma wulidtu wa yawma amutu wa yawma ab'athu hayya. That means Jesus born and he's dying and he's gonna raise back up, and that's what Easter was for. So how can you answer them back when it says Salamun alayya yawma wulidtu wa yawma amutu wa yawma ab'athu hayya? So when did he die? And that's what they argument about all the time. Thank you.
A Palestinian Arab Christian missionary by the name of Anish Rosh. He posed this question to me in the Royal Albert Hall in London. He's an Arab. He's boasting about his knowledge of Arabic. He's an Arab. I am not an Arab. I'm a Hindi, an Indian. And born into a Muslim home and came into contact with this translation and this book, and I speak and I deliver messages as I understand. So this Christian missionary, a Palestinian Arab, he quoted this ayah. So the Quran says, and in his own pronunciation, a real Arab.
Does it contradict itself in as much as it says,
okay.
سلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا.
So he's asking me, he said the Quran says that peace is on me. That's in the Quran, chapter 19. So peace is on me, the day that I was born, the day that I died, and the day that I shall be raised to life again. So here it is in the Quran. He says, Christ died. So what have you to say, Mr. Dad? So I stood up, and I know these few words, only a few words. So I said, you see, what you're doing, you're mistranslating. Wasalamun alayya. You translated right. So peace is on me, Jesus says. Wasalamun alayya. Yawma wulidtu, the day that I was born. Wa yawma amutu, the day that I die. Not died, the day that I died, the day that I die. Die, part in the future tense. The day that I die, and the day that I shall be raised to life again. So. That is the correct translation.
Thank you, sister. My question's been answered too. I see that our sisters are still shy, and it looks as though the Christians are still letting the message sink in. We'll go to this brother here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Thank you very much for your speech. Again, it was good. In your other speeches of Christ and Islam, you've given us examples how we Muslims follow the example of Christ. I found another one which I haven't heard you say before. In Matthew chapter 5 verse 29, it says, if your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you. For it is more profitable for you that one of your members shall perish than for your whole body to cast into hell. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and cast it from you, for it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish than for your whole body to be cast in hell. I'm asking why are the Christians attacking us for cutting the hand when Jesus is telling them to do that? Thank you.
You see, my brother, my son, the Christians don't really believe that the Bible is the Word of God. Everything is there for adornment, for mystification. The things that Jesus said, no Christian is prepared to do that. Beautifully put. What you are saying now, this is what Jesus said. That if you offend one of these little ones in any way, you abuse them in any way, that person should be put to death. And we find at the present moment, there are court cases going on in America for priests abusing choir boys. There are claims to the tune of $500 million. And by the turn of this century, it will go to $1 billion claims for sodomizing choir boys in the churches. The cases, I got cuttings, I didn't know, I would have brought it along, I'll show you. So they don't really believe. They don't really believe these things. Jesus truly said, if the eye offends you, cast it out. If this eye is going to make you to go to hell, he's telling you, do not look upon a woman to lust after her. Whosoever looketh upon a woman to lust after her had committed adultery with her already in his heart. You are already guilty. You, my disciples, you are on a higher level than the Jews. The Jew was guilty only if he committed adultery. And that punishment was stoning to death, according to the Old Testament, the law of God. And Jesus didn't come to change the law, because in Matthew, again, I think chapter 5, verse 17, he says, think not that I am come to destroy the law of the prophets. I am come not to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, heaven and earth shall pass away, but one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, or shall teach men so, shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall teach and do shall be called great. Where are the Christians who follow the laws and the commandments? Universally, they reject the laws and the commandments. The Christian says he's not bound by the law. He says he's living under grace. He is living under grace. They are not bound by the law. Because he said, if you keep, according to Jesus, you are worthless rubbish. Even if you break one of these least commandments. You are not his follower. You are not his follower. He says, he's not of me who does not take his cross and follow me. Take up your cross and follow me. The way I pray, you pray. The way I am circumcised, you must be circumcised. The way I eschew the flesh of the swine, you do the same. No, you don't want to follow him. We Muslims, we are the true Christians, in that we are following Jesus Christ. No, but now when we say that, the Christians say we are attacking them. We are attacking them. I say, I'm only presenting to you the case is in daylight. It's a daylight. It's an open secret. What's going on? In the churches, what's going on? The priests, what are they doing? The Anglican Church has just written a new 10 Commandments. Do you know that? The new 10 Commandments, the new 10 Commandments for vicars. Vicars means priests. How they must behave when the parishioners come along for solace and advice. I'm reading them to you. I'm reading to you. Oh, I wish I had brought it along. It's in my hotel room now. A new 10 Commandments. It says you must not entertain young women late at night. Number one. No, that's number one. You do not entertain or allow your parishioner to come and see you, young woman, late at night. That's number one. First commandment. So I'm asking, what do you mean by young woman? What do you mean by young? How young is young? Huh? The woman of 50, is she old? The woman of 60, is she old? What you take me for? I'm 78. You think I'm old? No. No, honestly speaking, I am 78, my wife